And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that lovely brutal OSC as we have returned with the upper semifinals. We are nearing the end of the broadcast here. We are nearing the top portion of the bracket. Here we go. As we are getting into our semifinals this morning, in the bottom left-hand corner of Amygdala, we have the South Korean Protoss player. We have the blue Protoss representing Weibo Gaming, WBG. It is herO. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have the red Terran player from the land of France representing Team Liquid. It is Clem. Here we go. We have the best Protoss player in all of South Korea up against the best player in the world. Clem, of course, he is the reigning world champion, and not just that, but Clem, he has proven himself to be the best player in the world, to currently, kind of dethrone Cyril as that #1. And Clem has been a beast. He has been a beast. But what I will emphasize, though, is as of late, we have seen Clem brought to task. We've seen Clem fall to players like Zaun. We've seen him fall to players like Shin as well, Bjorn at times. We have seen these other top-tier players pop off and bring Clem to his knees. But that is typically more the exception than the rule. Usually, it's still very much so an upset whenever we see someone, even of the caliber of herO, bringing Clem down. Not saying it is impossible, but saying that it is still, they have to bring their best. They have to bring their best here to the table to bring down Clem. We'll see if they can. We'll see if they can. For now, it's going to be Gate Cyber Expand here out of herO, standard opener. Likewise, Clem going for an economic opener as well. It is going to be that economic start. When it comes to the lower portion of the brackets, Trap, of course, is in the lower semifinals, and Trap is waiting for the winner of Skillus and Zaun. So we have a Protoss confirmed for the finals, whether it's a PvP or a PvT, yet to be determined. As a reminder as well, both semifinals will be casted, so we're covering the initial upper semis, followed by lower semis, then the grand finals thereafter. 3 series left here tonight in today's broadcast. Here we go. Go. As we are settling in, we have our tech of choice. It is going to be herO going for the initial Twilight Council opener. Twilight Council has been placed. Extra gateway, and the question becomes, how aggressive is herO going to be? How many gateways does herO throw down? But now it is going to be 2 gate blink. Reaper dives into the main, but herO's in position. Does zone away. Also, I do appreciate that we are going to be able to embrace Amygdala. Amygdala is a map that we have yet to feature here in today's broadcast. Is one of the more vetoed maps in the map pool as well. Just because of its features, of course, there is a gold base on both sides. A gold base that can be taken advantage of, but it is also very vulnerable, very exposed to the center of the map, especially once these rocks get knocked down. Likewise, the third base is also very exposed on Amygdala as well. Very exposed third and fourth. So it can be quite difficult to hold on. Meanwhile, Clem goes for the dive. He dives in. Stalker will clean him up, but the Reaper will get behind the mineral line. And does he scout? He does. He does barely get behind the mineral line. He barely does scout and confirm. Blink. It is going to be blink for herO. Clem is aware. And we have confirmation ourselves. It's 2 gate blink into a third. Economic build here by herO. As Clem is settling into his 1-1-1. Sorry, his eventually 3-1-1. Mind Drop is moving out. We'll see if herO can react in time as the Mind Drop is making his way towards the main. herO is attempting to keep up. Clemmy boosts in. Does drop the Widow Mines. Oh, Mine Shot's going to be going up. Massive connections. Late reaction here by herO. There's still 1 shot left. There's only 1 Mine Shot gets a sentry. 5 probes and a sentry. Very good connections here for Clem. He does pop off. He does start well. And now the pressure is on herO to recover. He's moving out with a couple of Stalkers, but really, he can't really achieve much with it. Clem is looking quite secure. He has bunkers. He's moving out with the Raven. Stalkers do miss it. And it's going to be on herO to recover. To probe up, to saturate. And we'll see when Clem decides to move out. We'll see what herO will have ready for that eventual move out as well. herO taking into a bay. Looks like initially Blink Stalker into Charge Lots and Colossus. Raven into the natural. herO somewhat in position. Oh, somewhat. Tara gets one probe. Raven survives. Mind Drop comes back in. herO does notice. Does pull away. Ooh, still bleeding out. 2 probes. It says 3, but one of them was from the auto turret earlier. Medevac finally goes down, and herO defends, but at a cost of 8 workers. 8 workers and 1 sentry for 2 Widow Mines and a Medevac. A better trade for Clem. Is going to be a better trade. Clem moving out. herO so far doing a good job at just picking away the army. Stim is not yet done. herO gets a Marine here and there. Gets a Marauder. Very nice. But now Stim is completed and herO's up against the wall. Clem has done a lot of economic damage over the course of this game already, and his goal here is to break herO. Double drop into the main. Main army, well, the rest of the army pulls back. Clem getting into his third 60 is almost done. And the drop doesn't quite commit yet. It looks like herO, he's aware. He's aware of the medevacs. Getting in position. Clem still maintains a supply lead. Still has a massive army. See Clem checking for the gold. herO expanding northward instead. Here it does expand, and behind this he's working towards his Dark Shrine. Okay, it's going to be a Dark Shrine follow-up. So Colossus into Dark Shrine. He's up to 2 Colossus already. Disruptive production has begun. We've seen this a lot from Protoss players recently. That is only getting up to 2 Colossus, then into faster Disruptors. Meanwhile, Clemmy does stim in, gets a Pylon, gets 4 probes. He wants the Sentry. Ooh, not quite worth it. Doesn't quite get it. At the same time, though, his main army collapses in, gets a Colossus, and hero's being pulled apart. He's being pulled apart. This base, it's gonna go down. There's no saving it. No shots. Not with this kind of army. Mine shots are still going to be able to go up. They connect you with the Zealots. Stalkers, they collapse on the tank. Yo, herO, he could try to hold on here, but at a cost. Yeah, forces the pickup. Medevac goes down. That's 10 probe kills. Meanwhile, dropping to the main, forces a recall. And Clem is still getting so much damage. May not have killed the 4th, but still 17 probes. Oh my god. herO, he can't keep up. Not like this. 23 probes going down. Kills the Forge. Reinforcements on the way. Disruptor exposed. He stims in. He wants it. He gets it as well. Disruptor goes down. And yeah, herO, he just cannot keep up. Being torn apart. Still has the 1 Colossus, and that is the saving grace here. Meanwhile, the Raven gets activated. Auto turrets get dropped into the natural. More economic damage. herO is down to 37 workers, and Clem, he dives in, gets the final Colossus. GG gets called, and Clem will take game number 1. GG. You give Clem an inch, and he takes a mile. He's just unrelenting, especially after the Widowmine drop harass. Remember, Clem, he did gain a little momentum. He killed 11 workers with that harass, with the Widowmine in conjunction with the auto turrets as well. And that meant that, again, Clem, he was able to just snowball out of control, moving out across the map, didn't overextend pushing into the third. Instead, he set up a tri-pronged attack. We had the Raven harass into the natural, we had a drop into the main, we had a push towards the third, we had the main army at the fourth. It was just chaos all over the place. herO was forced to recall, but even with the recall, he just could not keep up with the army of Clem. GG. GG, well played. Clem takes the lead, and now we're getting ready for game number 2. It's going to be on El Dorado. Again, there's no vetoes in OlimoLeague, so El Dorado is going to be our next game. A very unorthodox map, and I'm curious what kind of special builds herO has in store for us. What's it going to be? What is it going to be? As we are jumping in. But again, hope you've all been enjoying yourselves. Hope you've all been enjoying the broadcast so far. Honestly, it's been a pretty fast broadcast. We've been blazing through these matches real quick. Barely any room to breathe. Here we go. We're jumping into game number 2 and spawning in the bottom right hand corner of El Dorado. We have the South Korean Protoss player. We have the Blue Protoss representing WBG, representing Weibo Gaming. It is herO. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the reigning world champion, the Red Terran player from Atlanta, France, representing Team Liquid. It is Clem. Here we go. As we are setting up, we can see herO being as annoying as possible, does stay his way at the SCV, forces another off the mineral line. herO just trying to flex his micro, flex his control. He wants that work. He wants it. Oh my god. Doesn't quite get it though. Probe's being forced back. Another SCV off the mineral line. No kills yet, but these SCVs are getting low. Oh, he wants it. He still wants that SCV. Oh my god, one more shot away from going down, and here he does wreak havoc here in the mineral line, going for another worker, also getting it deep into the red. herO gets forced out, and Clem survives, doesn't lose anything. Doesn't lose any worker, but I guess does lose mining time, true. Mining time is lost for Clem. So probe does get out. And this time will not be able to block the natural. Not this time. Meanwhile, back at home, we do have herO going for his gate expand into, gate cyber into expand. Cyber core about to finish up, getting to his initial opener, into his soon-to-be tech of choice. Here he will soon embrace it. Aqua's Reaper is looking for the probe. herO diving back in. Oh, it is going to be shut down though. It's found out. And this I was not expecting. herO, he's not going for a blink. He's going for a Stargate opener instead. Interesting. Is going Stargate Phoenix, I would imagine. I could technically open up Oracle, and herO is one to be more aggressive with Oracles, but I would imagine Phoenix production is going to be on the horizon here for the Protoss. I would imagine. As it does shade into the mineral line, nice control out of Clem, does save the SCV. The orbital's now being researched, now being built. And Clem is keeping up. Adepts, they hit the natural, they shade up the ramp. Oh my god, one adept goes down to the Hellion. The other adept as well. This is not quite worth it for herO, bleeding out both adepts, one marine. Ay, ay, ay. Better trade from Clem. Runs into another adept. This is a fight that Clem cannot take though. Clem has to back off. herO, he wants the Hellion, he gets it. Hellion goes down. Link goes down. Reaper gets a lot of shots off though. The Adeption will eventually fall. Oracle does hit the main. It was an Oracle first. We do have an Oracle second as well. Oh. The wood right shot. Oh my god. Doesn't quite connect. 2 SCV kills. The juggling. The micro. Clem saves 1. He saves 2. Saves 3. 3. Oh my god. Despite that, that's still 4 SCV kills. Could have been a lot worse. Marines, they do arrive. Clem does preserve his workers. Again, that could have been so much worse, but here he has continued that Oracle production. Second Oracle has arrived. Phoenix production now underway. And this is a bold move. Basically, the Phoenix count is going to be lessened. It's going to be much lower here for herO in favor of Mass Oracle, or the 2 Oracles, I should say. What can they get done? It's been an okay start, getting 4 CVs. Now getting a 5th. Cyclone Locum is brutal. Oh, gets the Oracle. That was not worth it. 1 worker for 1 Oracle. Ay, ay, ay. Drop into the main. Gets deflected. My bars. High choke goes up. Clem even looking to hunt down to that Phoenix if at all possible. Oh, he wants the Phoenix! He wants it! He's gonna get it. Oh my god. Phoenix goes down. Not like this. Medevac somehow escapes? Gets the Oracle. What is happening? Clem with the micro, he saves the Medevac. Gets away, kill the Phoenix, kill the Oracle as well, somehow, some way. Jesus. And Clem should be secured. Now, there's no bunker, true. There is no bunker here at the natural, but Clem, he will force back the army regardless. Additional Cyclones and Phoenixes have arrived. Marines are going down. And can herO break the defenses here back at home? It looks like he barely can. The boys are being pulled. One tank trying to hold its own. Will be able to. Oh, barely not. Okay, herO, he's pushing in. Pushing in. Getting another SCV. 4 in total. As Clem holds, but that was a shaky defense from Clem. Very intense. herO behind this, getting his 3rd, fully saturated. He's getting there. Phoenix production well underway to gain map control to shut down drops. Can calm down from here. But I'm not actually... Yeah, I do actually like herO's position overall. He is in a better position. Clem hunting down the Phoenixes. Being active on the map. Moving out. Once again, I would imagine looking for any stray Phoenixes or Skytoss units. We've got a full scout of the main once again. Does drop in, there's the recall. Then has to back up. herO's holding his own. He's keeping up. Now fully saturated. Working his gateway army. He does have Phoenix charge load here from the side of herO, working towards the splash damage, but Storm is going to be far later. The fight will occur first. Oh boy. The main engagement is upon us. We see herO warping across the map, going for a 6 Zealot run by. Does get into Windmine. Does get into the 3rd, into the natural even. Mine shots going up. Clemmy pulls back with his main army. Nice engage. Okay, with the Zealots. Once again, there he is force fielded back. It's going to be force field, but the mine shots are brutal. Zealots they come in from behind, but that might be, it might just be enough. It's still a close fight. The Marines are running out. Marauders forced to lift. Here come reinforcements, so they do come in. And Clemmy can still clean up the ground army. What about the Phoenixes? This is mainly Marauder. The ground army is cleaned up. One Stalker and 2 Adepts survive. More Zealots on the way. As we go see on the Marauders. Oh, the Drags! Oh my god. The attempted splash damage. Phoenix is taking a lot of hits, but nice kiting regardless here out of Clem. He should still defend. Matchup forcing friendly fire. But Clem is holding. More Zealots on the way. Here he's so close to breaking Clem. It's overwhelming him. That's the hope at least. Boys are being pulled. These Marauders, they're holding their own. Another mine shot goes off. This was hold another 2 medevacs as well. But Clem holds. He does hold on, but here he doesn't stop. He just keeps warping in. Behind this, getting his 4th base, getting it saturated. Does have plenty of minerals to work with. We are reaching diminishing returns though. Here he has to calm things down. The army of Clem is just getting larger and larger. Likewise, double robot on the way. For eventual disruptors and Colossus. He's getting there. Storm just now begins as well for herO. Oof. Mine shot's going up. Main army towards the natural. Oh my god, no. Jesus, the friendly fire, the SCVs! SCVs take a lot of hits from the Widow Mine. Aye, aye, aye. Not what we expect to see. Zero does pull away. Does pull away. Still a very tense game state here between our players. Let's find the gateway. We'll shut it down. Likewise, Phoenixes, they bust in between the bases as well. Rotating in between. And I'll be honest, I'm impressed that hero's been able to maintain this Phoenix count. They're so low, but they've been getting value over time. They get eyes on the 4th base, herO getting a 5th. Main army's moving out, and now he has Storm. Now herO, he has splash damage. He can hold his own, he can take a fight. herO is in this game. Likewise, though, has to be careful for the EMPs. Storms are coming in. Oh, massive. Oh my god, massive storms on the bio army. Clemmy takes them to the face, but Clemmy still pushes through. He likes the storm, Bob. He likes it. As here is buying time. Trying to keep the army distracted. Here is still building up, now getting into Disruptor. We'll have greater opportunities. But I'm moving out regardless. Phoenixes, they pick up reinforcements. Main army pushing forward. It's going to be 2 storms with the main army. Oh, gets feedback. Oh, down to 1 High Templar though. I don't think that was worth it for herO. 1 High Templar left. Outside of that, he has to rely on his bulls, on his disruptors. Oh. Once again, pieces, they're so low. The armies are rotating. The flanking storm. Oh, good connection. This is a good chunk of Marines. More disruptors are amassing. Both armies are maxing out. And it's going to come down to the army control. Flanking Nova. Nova's going off. These connections, a lot of Marauders go down. But at a cost of 2 disruptors. 2 left. Storm zones. Not too many storms remaining. It's all about how much splash damage herO has left. The storms and the disruptors. Okay, he's got 4 High Templar, 3 storms. hero's trying to hold his own. Clem going for a double drop. Storm zones him away. Here he does collapsing, going for the planetary. Good EMP on the High Templar, no storms. It's going to be all about the Novas, about the disruptors. Novas going off. Ooh, takes down Ghost, takes down Marauders, big connections. The base goes down, 15 SCVs as well. Oh my god, takes a massive storm to the face at the same time, double drop across the map, but there are plenty of zealots. And it looks like here he's doing it. He's keeping up with the harass, he's keeping up with the main army, takes the better fight. herO is finding his stride. Ooh, once again, another brutal EMP. Connects with everything. Almost everything. Storm is ready. Another EMP. Oh my god. More EMPs connect, but the rest of the army does respond. Double drop it here at the 4th. herO is holding though. herO is trying to hold on. Likewise, Clem so close to breaking this base. And the base does eventually fall. Has Clem done it? Has he finally broken through? Getting on top of the cannons. herO going for a desperation counterattack instead. It does feel like desperation from herO, as the main army of Clem is just so efficient. He'll take down the mineral line, take down the base. herO, he turns back around, he's coming in for the surround. He's collapsing in. Nova's going up. Doesn't avoid the Novas, takes the extra swipes to the face, but he's so worthy. Doesn't make it worthwhile in the end. herO trying to chase Clem down, but Clem is overwhelming. He's just overwhelming the army at this point. He's trading far too well, picking off Stalkers, Disruptors, High Templar, Archons as well. With Novas, you are connecting. It is not enough. This Clem is loading up, going for another double drop. And this may be herO's way back into this game. I mean, what I'm getting at, if Clem relies too heavily on drop play for the next couple of minutes, if he goes for like a drop into the natural, drop into the 4th, and if herO's in position, he can knock them down. He can take these little skirmishes, but as we can see here, herO, he's otherwise preoccupied in the center of the map. Double drop comes in. There's the recall. That was going up. Oh my god, doesn't notice! Massive connections! Clem asleep at the wheel. He was focusing elsewhere. Instead. herO breaks out, pushes through the center. Clem still has a supply lead, but a lot of that supply is in his economy. The Novas are going to be connecting. Massive connections with the Novas. herO, can he do this? He's pulling it off. Clem is in trouble. Boys have been pulled away. Clem, he took like 3 Novas to the face consecutively. Clem, he can't afford these losses. Not like this. Worker counts are evening up. Main base goes down. Main base is spawn. Decent storms defensively here back at home. The focus is on the main fight. 3 Novas going up. 1 of them connects. Another 2 disruptors go down. And does Clem have enough? He's focusing down those Colossus. He will get them. The Vikings go ham. There's 1 Colossus left, 0 Colossus remaining. Prism gets picked off. Vikings, they can land. They can and they will. And it was not a clean game here whatsoever. Very scrappy, very back and forth, but Clem cleans up the main force. From here, he's got his gold. And he can max out. herO, he lost far too much. GG gets called. Yeah, herO, he has nothing left, and Clem will take the series at 2-0. GG. A very, very intense game too there. Again, even though the supplies were similar towards the end, herO had no economy, and herO, he lost his entire army, right? He lost his Disruptors, he lost his Colossus. It takes a long time to replenish and replace those units, time that herO did not have. Still though, both players had their moments. Both players, they had some very strong moments in this series, but in the end, Clem does take it, and with that, Clem is our first finalist. GG, well played. With that, we are heading over to the lower semifinals where we have a PvP waiting for us. It is going to be a PvP between Trap and Skilless. Oh boy. Here we go. Do need a moment to set things up. Do need a moment to get things ready. So if you're in the chat, we'll be back in a couple of moments here with our next semifinals. See you soon.